Hello, I'm James Woods, Principal Security Architect with Certus Cybersecurity. Today's topic in Application Security Insights is SQL Injection. In this attack, an adversary constructs malicious SQL code through a web client for backend database manipulation. The result is access to information that was not intended to be displayed. SQL injection has three types: in-band, inferential, and out-of-band. Naturally, there are variations on these types, and each represent different levels of business risk. In the most severe case, an adversary may chain out-of-band SQL injection with remote code execution for full command and control of a resource. We'll cover time-based inferential or blind SQL injection, as well as options for detecting and mitigating. Let's first level set on the classic case as a point of reference. Here, an adversary constructs malicious SQL code and enters it as user data through a web client. The database executes the code as legitimate SQL and returns data outside its intended context. Blind attacks differ from the classic case because an adversary must only observe the response or behavior of the database to learn about its structure. Time-based is a variant on this attack that forces the database to wait for a specified period of time before responding. An adversary can infer from the time the database took to respond whether a query succeeded or failed, even though no data from the database is returned. Here is a fully functional web page written in PHP, vulnerable to time-based blind SQL injection. Since PHP is server-side logic, the only code visible in the web client console is HTML. The server-side logic portion does include an insert query that takes a user agent header as input. The database may be discovered with a simple test that combines a basic select query with sleep. The query can be appended to a user agent header, making it seem like a necessary attribute. The specific delay we've chosen is confirmed in our results. We infer the delay as evidence that an SQL database exists and is exploitable. Detection can be simple when you know where to look and what to look for. First, HTTP request headers may be monitored to alert on the presence of malicious queries. Additionally, pay special attention to the hash that may be appended. This converts any column variable outside an adversary's interest into a comment and forces the SQL parser to ignore them. The result is table entries recorded with either null values or zeros otherwise. Monitor table rows for these unusual entries. Prevention would require a combination of these mitigating options. At least one is absolutely necessary. We used a prepared statement with parameterized queries because PHP variables then will be captured as a string and not executed to affect server-side logic. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for more information on SQL injection or application security best practices, please contact us.